We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Doesn't work.
Boy, they took a chance there. Could you imagine if they had recovered that, how this crowd would have reacted? Just a missed opportunity and a good job here by the hands team to recover that ball.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Running with purpose. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. To throw, it's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Solid drive here to start the game. Now a third down opportunity in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the goal line. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second and goal for the offense. To the air, it's Klubnik. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6.
Who the fuck?
And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. It's the latest chapter in a backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, Kirk, but it really has gained prominence in recent years.
I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last, 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer has been able to do here in the last few years in Columbia has really elevated the Gamecocks program. So it's gone to a whole nother level, not just for Clemson, but really for both these teams.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Receiver in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down.
This is so open.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Makes a quick catch.
Teamwork attack.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
He was so ready to scramble.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Oh, and he's got some space here. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Slowly but
Oh,
surely.
my gosh, Chris. You can almost
Slowly.
feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
To throw, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that short completion.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
These are the same passes that I throw every single day. Not a DB is in the vicinity. Now all of a sudden these shits are fucking oranges? Okay.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him.
So
it's incomplete, but here comes the flag.
I get
so hold on, let's check that out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty.
I respect it.
Quarterback operating an empty set.
So I'm getting holding.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Sellers. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down.
It was one of those.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. That's reeled in. It's Williams. What a move. Breaking ankles and still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, they're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4. The Tigers' offense is on the move now. First and goal, handoff. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. He's looking to throw, bringing pressure. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Tigers. They connect for 6. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Long game. That's good.
Bringing it out. It's Bennett. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Oh, wow. That play is...
He keeps it on a design run. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Harlow. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Fam.
Like, that's not a That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They finish off the scoring rush. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. An important 9 yards gain there brings us to 3rd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Hit as he released it. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So here we go, a crucial play. 4th and long from the 44. Let's see what the play call is. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up a first down. This could cost them.
Caught on the outside. It's Moore.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. He's running out of time here.
Bro, where the
protection? There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Clemson. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25.
Niggas just get beat up on shoulders.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here.
That's a test.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
I love the drop.
Now it's second down here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
No, do not. Do not.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They'll stop it short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket.
Let's go, man. Come on,
It's a
man.
4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I get it.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy
Whatever
a
that
chance.
is, ain't supposed to
Already
happen.
making
So-
multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
2nd down after the incompletion.
That's good.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a
Oh,
shot.
red,
on
bro?
the outside. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off.
That's
Caught a break there.
Not too far. That's a dumb.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The short completion to the tight end.
So great.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Let it go to hell. See if we can kick this game forward.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they
This shit
saw
is so
there.
great.
Wanted to
I'm
make an
supposed to get
adjustment before this critical
Running
down.
animation. This
And now
nigga
the defense will
catches
call a
and stops.
timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they tack on 3 on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Should have been 7.
And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Misses his mark there.
So,
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a
Like,
bad read by
like,
the quarterback or a bad route by the
what?
receiver. They got to get this
Like, what I
cleaned
gotta
up
do?
before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's back to throw again.
This is what I gotta do all these.
First down.
This is what I gotta do.
His man. It's Harbor. Defense wraps him up.
That's what I gotta do.
That's he's just short of a first down. Design quarterback run. He picks up the first down, but
that's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta
tackle.
Yes.
And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But
he's hit
by the linebacker. What a tackle.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch. But, Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown.
You call quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man down the field. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. That's a design quarterback keeper. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Fucking God. Come on, bro.
Touchdown, South Carolina.
Come on. See how we let him throw the fucking ball?
Great job here by the play caller. Going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create
you want to celebrate early. Come on,
very tough on this defense.
We saw the little showboat when we went up 24-7.
Give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff sitting 5 on just scoring a touchdown.
Sitting 5 wide all game against mediocrity.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Shit, mediocre. What's good? Now we got outside the ball.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss. Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier, and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Trying to find some room. It's Randall.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Ball handed off.
No, we didn't turn the two clock. No, we didn't do that.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hold on.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy
he
plays at second eight. That's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Catch made by
did
the tight end.
Oh, he's scared.
After gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
He's scared.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays.
Well,
He's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the end, he's up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here we go. A crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Running back here on a direct snap. And the Gamecocks fail to come up with a 3rd down stop again.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down.
That's what your dumb ass get, stupid. Oh, you so stupid.
Chris, what a
you know what?
Here by
Say
this
less.
defense
I'm glad you
on
did
this fourth
that.
down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the
Glad you did
turnover on downs, and they did it.
I'm glad he did that. Come on.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give to bring him down right at the 30-yard line. But crank up the tempo here, the clock ticking down, second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunt.
Don't make me go out of bounds. Come on now, don't do that. Nah, but it's up there, say less.
So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. QB keeper all the way. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's brought down the mountain before he gets first down yardage. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first, looking for more. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial
third
moment.
down?
And the defense
Third
takes a
and 19?
timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
I take the penalty just because I want to flip my play.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
And a timeout is taken.
Why
Just
would
2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, South Carolina.
He has no
So on
timeouts.
fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
Why the fuck would I need to pass it? His dumb ass ran out the clock. His dumb ass wanted to run all the fourth quarter out, but didn't execute. That's his fault. Why would I pass it? Nigga was stuck at 24 for a while.
I was was impressed how they responded.
Yes, there's no doubt
Tragic.
about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. This is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hold on. Oh, so he didn't score in the second half. Okay, that's all I needed to see. Ball game.